I'm leaving you for someone who actually appreciates me.
She destroyed everything with 11 words. My wife sent that text while I sat in my home office reviewing fraud reports. 22 years of marriage. 2 decades of building a life together. Gone. Just like that. But Emma made one fatal mistake. She thought I was just another boring accountant who'd roll over and let her take everything. She had no idea who she was dealing with. Thank you for listening. If this story resonated with you, leave a comment below and subscribe to this channel for more infidelity stories and cheating wife stories on YouTube. My name is Nathan Mitchell. I catch financial criminals for a living, and my wife was about to learn why you never steal from someone who knows exactly how money moves. The text came on a Wednesday morning. Emma was supposed to be at a marketing conference in Dallas. 3 days of networking, she'd said. Kissed me goodbye Sunday night like everything was normal. Then came the second text.
I've already moved the retirement funds. The house is yours. I don't need it.
$850,000. Our entire future. Gone with a few clicks. Most men would have panicked, called her crying, begged for answers. I pulled up my banking dashboard instead. See, Emma thought she knew me. The careful guy who balanced checkbooks for fun. The methodical planner who tracked every expense. What she didn't know was that 20 years of catching thieves had taught me something important. Always protect what's yours. My computer screen lit up like Christmas. Red alerts everywhere. Automated fraud protocols engaging. Federal holds activating. Every transfer she'd made was flagging in the system. I typed 7 words back. I hope you're happy. Then I went back to work because Emma had just triggered the most sophisticated financial security system I'd ever built. And she did it trying to rob me blind. But that was just the beginning of her problems. Friday morning, my phone rang. Emma's number.
Nathan, something's wrong with my cards.
Her voice had that edge I recognized from failed presentations. Controlled panic. Really? I kept my voice neutral. What kind of problem?
Everything's frozen. I can't access anything. The retirement money, it's just gone.
Not gone. Flagged. Silence. When you transfer $800,000 from protected accounts without joint authorization, the system notices. Federal regulations kick in. Automatic review process.
How long?
She whispered. 5 to 7 business days. Longer if they find irregularities.
Nathan, I'm stuck in Dallas. I
hung up. 23 texts flooded in over the next hour. I didn't read them. She'd made her choice at the worst possible moment. Now she was learning what consequences looked like. Monday morning, I filed for divorce. Clean paperwork. No drama. Tuesday brought new alerts. Emma had tried opening 3 credit cards using our address. All declined. The fraud investigation had locked her out of everything. That's when her lawyer called.
Mr. Mitchell, I'm Patricia Jones, representing your wife. You've weaponized your financial expertise against her. We'll see you in court.
My lawyer, William Brooks, laughed when I told him.
She triggered automated federal systems, and they're claiming you did something wrong? This should be interesting.
But Wednesday changed everything. Alan Murphy, Emma's boss at Sterling Marketing, called my office.
Nathan, quick question. Was Emma registered for our Dallas conference?
My blood went cold. You'd have to ask her, I said carefully.
That's the thing. HR has no record of her attending, and we've found some concerning patterns in her expense reports going back 18 months.
The room started spinning. What kind of patterns?
The kind that trigger criminal investigations. Can you come to our office? The FBI wants to talk to you.
I thought I knew betrayal. I was wrong. Thursday afternoon, Special Agent Gregory Harris laid out evidence that made me physically sick.
Your wife wasn't working alone. Thomas Wade from Sterling Marketing helped her establish shell companies. They've been siphoning funds from client accounts for 2 years.
How much? My voice sounded foreign to me.
2.3 million. Minimum.
The room tilted. While I'd been protecting our personal accounts, Emma had been running a massive embezzlement scheme.
Your security system breaking her theft attempt triggered our investigation,
Harris continued.
When we dug deeper, we found 12 other victims, all employees whose retirement funds were targeted using insider information. There's more,
Harris said.
We intercepted communications between Emma and Wade. They weren't just stealing money.
He slid a document across the table. Real estate inquiries. Someone had been trying to buy our house. Cash offer. $320,000. Our house was worth $500,000.
The buyer's name was Thomas Wade,
Harris said.
They were going to flip it and pocket the difference. They've done this to 3 other employees already.
Emma hadn't just betrayed our marriage. She'd built an entire criminal enterprise, and she'd used everything I taught her about financial systems to do it. Friday's emergency hearing for Emma's living expenses was brutal. She sat across the courtroom in the same dress she'd worn to our anniversary dinner last month.
Your Honor,
Patricia Jones argued.
my client has no access to funds for basic necessities.
The judge reviewed the fraud reports, examined the evidence, looked at Emma.
Mrs. Mitchell, these automated systems flagged legitimate criminal activity. The $3,000 in your joint checking account should suffice for now. Motion denied.
Emma's face crumbled. She'd walked into that courtroom expecting sympathy. She walked out in handcuffs. Federal agents were waiting. Multiple counts of wire fraud, conspiracy, embezzlement, flight risk assessment, extreme. No bail. Her first call from jail came Tuesday night.
Nathan, please. I never meant for it to go this far.
How far did you mean for it to go, Emma?
It started small. Just padding expense reports. Then Thomas showed me how to access dormant accounts. It snowballed.
And leaving me? Was that part of the business plan too? Silence. Then,
Thomas said you'd never let me go, that you'd track every penny. We needed a clean break before you noticed.
so you tried to steal our entire retirement.
I was going to send your half back. Eventually.
I laughed. Actually laughed. Emma, you triggered federal fraud protections. You think I built those systems for other people? They were for us, to protect us.
From what?
From this. From you. The trial lasted 17 days. I testified twice. Watched security footage of Emma and Thomas meeting in hotels. Listened to recorded conversations where she laughed about how predictable I was.
Nathan's brilliant with systems.
Her voice echoed through the courtroom.
But he's too trusting. Never checks my work accounts. I could steal his mother's jewelry and he'd blame the cleaning lady.
17 days of evidence. 12 victims testifying. $3 million traced to offshore accounts. Thomas Wade cracked on day 12. Full confession. Detailed everything. How Emma designed the financial structure. How she tracked every dollar. How she'd learned from watching me.
She said her husband taught her everything about financial security.
Wade told the court.
She just used it differently than he intended.
The prosecutor's closing argument was devastating.
Emma Mitchell didn't just betray her husband's trust. She weaponized it, used his expertise to build a criminal empire, then tried to rob him blind on her way out the door.
The jury deliberated for 2 hours. Guilty. All counts. Emma got 18 years federal time. Wade got 9 as part of his plea deal. I sat in that courtroom as they led her away. She looked back once, mouthed something that might have been, "I'm sorry," or maybe, "I love you." I'll never know, and I don't care. The divorce finalized while she served her first month. I got everything, the house, the retirement funds, even her jewelry. Crime doesn't pay in federal court. I sold the house, bought something smaller in Norfolk, started teaching financial fraud detection at Old Dominion University. Real cases, real criminals, real consequences. Trust but verify, I tell my students, and build your defenses before you need them. 3 years have passed. Letters from federal prison arrive occasionally. I don't open them anymore. Emma's choices led her exactly where she belongs. My retirement account has grown to $1.2 million. Would have been $600,000 if she'd succeeded. By the time she gets out, it'll be worth over $2 million. She traded half of that for 18 years in a cage. But here's what haunts me. Not the betrayal, not the crime. It's the recording they played during sentencing. Emma and Thomas, planning their future with my money.
After we cash out, we'll disappear. Belize, maybe. Nathan will be destroyed, but he'll survive. He always does. That's his gift and his curse.
She was half right. I did survive. That's exactly what I do. But she was wrong about it being a curse. See, Emma thought my obsession with security made me weak, predictable, boring. She never understood that boring men build the best traps, because we have nothing better to do than perfect them. Now she's got 18 years to think about that. 18 years of federal prison food, 18 years of concrete walls and orange jumpsuits. And Thomas Wade, her grand romance? He's serving his time in a different facility. They can't even write each other letters. Emma wanted someone who appreciated what she brought to the table. She found him. Now they can appreciate their matching federal sentences. Separately, for the next 2 decades. That's not revenge, that's mathematics. And mathematics, unlike marriage vows, never lies. Thank you for listening. Like the video and subscribe for more infidelity stories, cheating wife stories, and inspirational stories about finding the strength to start over.